to take a check on that mood as far as corporate India is concerned, private investment is concerned. Sanjay Kapur now with us. He's the president of ACMA. Sanjay Kapur, thank you so much for joining us on the show. You know, this is going to be a tough year, especially for export-oriented companies. Global recession is looming. It's a concern in major developed nations. The question before the budget was that will the finance minister give enough leeway so that we can be resilient? Do you think that has come through as far as industry is concerned?
So I feel, it's been definitely a very positive budget in terms of domestic growth as well. So whilst you talk about, a tough year for exports, we've had a pretty good year in terms of the auto component industry so far. We've clocked $10.1 billion in the first half of the year, which was, if I compare it to last year, the entire year we clocked 19 billion. So we're on track for exports. Whilst there is talk about a recession looming in the US, we hope that it will be only a couple of quarters. However, the domestic industry is definitely growing. Everything that we've seen in the budget will enhance growth within the domestic industry. If you look at the income tax slabs, the push to help the MSMEs, I think these are all push in the right direction. Tourism, again, building of infrastructure. So we're hoping for good domestic growth. We've already seen domestic growth in terms of commercial vehicles, passenger vehicles, as well as two and three-wheelers. So we hope that this continues.
Let me just bring it back to a little on the green focus. A lot of talk on the green focus, some extensions in the scrappage policy, custom duty exemptions or cuts on ion lithium batteries, etc. But do you think enough to really change the paradigm as far as India is concerned on going electric, on electric vehicles, on using cleaner energy to power vehicles?
Yeah, so I think it's a good beginning. It's a great start. There's a lot of push also. You must also take into account there's a lot of push through the PLI schemes and the FAME2 schemes that the government has already announced. So, we're looking at a lot of investment in future technologies, not just for export, but for deep localization as well. The push in terms of green growth that the finance minister talked about as one of the themes is definitely positive. There's also talk about battery energy storage, viability gaps funding. So again, everything in the right direction, leading towards a more sustainable economy, leading towards the whole electrification, alternate fuels, etc. So it's definitely a step in the right direction.
I want to talk to you a bit about jobs, Mr. Kapur. We've seen a spate of job cuts, though in the IT sector, tech sector, startups, etc., because of global issues. But there seems to be a chilling effect on creating fresh jobs. How do you think industry will respond to that?
So I feel that there's going to be a lot of opportunities. And if I talk about our industry in specific, when you look at the automotive industry, everything that's disrupting the industry is actually creating a lot of opportunities. Even in the software space, in the IT space, within the automotive industry. So we're going to see a lot of, job creation opportunities there. The finance minister talked about skilling, about AI, about 5G. All this is going to aid manufacturing as a whole in industry, and in every industry for that matter of fact. So I see that it's definitely a positive, and I'm hoping that this will result in great job creation going forward.
Thank you, Sanjay Kapur, for joining us and for your views on the budget announcement this year.